冷知识, there are more Chinese food restaurants in America than McDonald's, Burger King's, KFC's, and Wendy's combined. That's more than 45,000 Chinese restaurants. And if you watch American TV shows, you'll have seen this Chinese takeout box. And judging by the amount of times it shows up, Chinese food seems like a staple in our lives. Today, I'm going to pick 3 restaurants that represent different types of Chinese restaurants in America. Little restaurants like this are more popular than Panda Express or other chains, and they almost always have wok, garden, or China in the name. I decided to order some things that are American Chinese food classics. I got this from China Garden. In Chinese, it's called Zhongyuan. I don't know why it's called that because it's not in China and they don't have a garden. But anyway, let's see what we got. So first up, I got rice. You can't have Chinese food without rice, and some of you may recognize this iconic packaging. It's in a lot of American TV shows. I got this. It's called Happy Family and it's the chef's special. And next up, if you're from Hunan, I hope you don't get offended by this. Hunan beef. When I saw the name of this, initially, I was kind of scared because I know Hunan has a lot of spicy food. But then I remembered, wait a minute, I'm in America. Should be fine, right? Well, just by looking at it, it doesn't really look spicy. It even had one of those little chili peppers next to its name on the menu. Yeah, I think I see like a few chili flakes in here, but I don't think that's anything compared to the real Hunan cuisine. For all the Hunan people in the Damu, let me know, does this beef look like it's from Hunan to you? This was literally not spicy at all. So now looking at this, you guys might be wondering, do Americans really think that this is Chinese food? And the real answer is yes, the average American does think that this is what Chinese food looks like. Meat, vegetables, soy sauce, and fried rice, and maybe some lo mein, as we call it. The American view of Chinese food is really limited. We just see it as Chinese food, when in reality, every province in China has their own cuisine that is unique to their province, or even it changes from city to city. But in America, this is what we think that Chinese food is. But this is only one Chinese restaurant, and this is on the cheaper end, and it is most likely not even owned by Chinese, and is Asian owned. Could be Vietnamese, could be Filipinos, Thai people, anybody. Could honestly even be a white person. Speaking of white people owned, here's PF Chang's. It's an American chain restaurant with more than 300 locations worldwide. Although PF Chang's sounds like it could be a Chinese name's initial, the PF actually stands for Paul Fleming. This restaurant is on the higher end and is a favorite in America for Chinese food. I went here growing up for special occasions. Let's see what kind of Chinese food Americans are willing to spend hundreds on per table. Guys, I don't know why, but here they actually have a lot of bingmayong. Check it out, that's like 1 of 6. They're scattered all around the restaurant to set that Chinese atmosphere. By the way, I still have not gone to Xi'an. If I get 5 W likes on this video, I'll go to Xi'an. Maybe I'll lower it, 2 W likes. I ordered the most popular things: spring rolls, chicken lo mein, and Mongolian beef. The outside is crispy, but the inside is really wet because of all the veggies, so it kind of spurted out. 好强. It tastes kind of like cheap noodles, like the noodles from the ramen pack with soy sauce and then like sugar. And then here's the chicken. It's also pretty sweet. And by the way, for what this is also a lot more than it would cost in China. In China, this I think would be really cheap. You know, it's just chicken, rice, and like some random leftover veggies. This is something people make at home. Not really something you go and order. But if I were to order it, I feel like this would have to be like 20 yuan at most. And then next up, I have Mongolian beef. It's also sweet, not spicy at all. This dish and also this dish are classic dishes that you can see at any American Chinese restaurant. This is also kind of a special occasion restaurant. Growing up, this is the restaurant that I would come to for my birthday to celebrate. And believe it or not, this cake is called the Great Wall of Chocolate. Yep. Now this is the mid-tier restaurant. It's Chinese food for Americans, but made by Chinese. Want to know how I know? Take a look at this receipt. I can never undo the tops on these. Who's tying this, the Hulk? So let's take a closer look at what we got. 点心拼盘, 鱼香茄子豆腐 clay pot. That was a mouthful. 馄饨面. I'm really excited. I actually don't know what to try first. I haven't had real Chinese food in a month and a half. But looking at all of this food, it definitely seems to be more of a Cantonese style food. You guys tell me what you think. Do you think that this looks authentic? And they actually didn't give me any chopsticks, so I'm gonna go get some. I've had dim sum in Shenzhen before, and I can honestly say that this one wasn't bad. It wasn't as full as the one I ate in China, but it was pretty close. The dim sum also wasn't frozen, which I think improves the quality. In a lot of American Chinese food restaurants I've been to, the dim sum or dumplings are usually frozen. The platter was really good. The eggplant was fried, which I think is the best way to eat it. I'd say it was also similar to the ones I've eaten in China. The huandun mian were just okay. If I don't see baby shrimp floating around in there, I don't want it. It was kind of tasteless. So that was Chinese food in America. Authentic Chinese food is becoming more and more popular among Americans in bigger cities where there's a larger Chinese population. But for smaller cities, restaurants like this are still the most common. Chinese-owned chains are starting to move to America. Haidilao and Haiti are both popular in big cities in the US. And I heard a rumor that bawang chaji is coming to America soon too. In my mind, the more the merrier. A variety of food is always nice. And I have a question. Have you tried General Tso's chicken before? And if you have, do you think that it deserves all of the hate that it gets? Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!